What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. Welcome back, Screen Fiend fans. What's Mr. Henderson? Let's get into it. Right now, Star Wars is coming out in May. They no longer want to come out in December. And they think that is one of the reasons that The Last Jedi kind of suffered in repeat value. They kind of blame the cold. It was a very cold winter in certain places. People were hit with blizzards and things of that nature. And because of that, certain things didn't get a chance to get flight and get off the ground. So the movies like the Avengers, who took over the spot that used to belong to Star Wars, you know, they were excelling. Has been making a killing during that absence. Now, normally when a movie comes out, everybody runs away from Star Wars. They see Star Wars and they run. Thank you. They see Star Wars and they run. That's not the case anymore. People don't run when they see Star Wars like they used to. Uh-oh. For some dumb reason, the thing is freezing. I appreciate it. I appreciate it all. Now, can you guys hear me? Is it like blocking you or is it glitching? Let me know. Okay, I guess that means we're all good because I'm not seeing any comments pop up. So, all right. Everybody's saying they hear me fine. Well, here's the scenario that's going around. The Avengers wanted to keep the May date. Star Wars was not going to change their date. They're used to being the big bullies of the block. Because when A Force Awakens dropped, the reason why it excelled so well in December was the fact that people hadn't seen a Star Wars movie with Luke and Leia and bringing that back. That drove up so much attention. It drummed up so much of it that the anticipation of just seeing what that looks like was massive. What's going on? So with all the anticipation of what's going to happen, this is going to happen, and all of these things coming into play, Disney had a decision to make, because these are two Disney produced products. So meetings was held as to who was going to move, because if the Avengers come out May 4th, this could hurt Star Wars. Star Wars look like, we're not worried, we're not budging. And they're like, what? You're not, Star Wars is not moving their date. They're like, nope, we got May. And believe me, we're not moving our date. The Avengers better move. And this is the Endgame, the last one that's gonna probably outgrow Star Wars. But no, Star Wars is content that Episode 9, the final act of the Skywalker saga, is going to keep is going to keep its slot. Now, The Last Jedi, as great as The Last Jedi was, and yes, The Last Jedi was great, I know why certain fans weren't going to like it. Because they went in with a mindset of thinking and how it was going to work and how it was going to play out. And when it didn't play out that way, it was entirely different. And Rian Johnson made an unbelievably great movie, took so many risks. The only thing you could probably say is he had so many different sets. Too many sets. And that drove cost a little bit too much. But as far as, you know, besides the casino scene, okay, that didn't work. All that we want to save the animal stuff, you know, that didn't work. Okay, the people didn't like it, fine. They didn't like it. But they're not moving their date for anybody. So the Avengers have moved their date to April. They're moving it a week earlier to space it out so that they can have a little bit of window before everybody comes in and see the Star Wars movie. Now that Star Wars is coming out in the summertime, the weather will be a little bit more agreeable when people dress up to go and see the film. As my lightsaber was stuck to my hand as it was freezing cold in December, I'm out there watching Star Wars in a blizzard. Well, a lot of them will be, because Avengers is more modern. Star Wars is more dated. Okay, it's more story of the nostalgic. Now, if Star Wars came out with Rebels and all the new characters that the younger kids came up watching, now if they came out with a movie for that, then yeah, that would be exciting. Like when they came out with the movie version of the animated version. Before General Grievous end up killing Ahsoka, who was Anakin was training her. No, it's coming out in May. You see, they fell into the bug of The Last Jedi coming out in December, thinking, well, The Force Awakens came out in December, so it's not going to make a difference. And it pretty much didn't. They came out very massively strong. It didn't outdo The Force Awakens. It should have, but it didn't. And the reason why it did not was no failure of the film. The reason it didn't is because the people who were nostalgically attached to Han Solo, well, Han ain't in the movie no more. Harrison Ford drew a lot of people to the film. A lot of older people who like Harrison Ford. They wanted to see Han Solo back. Luke is back in the picture. So everybody who was going back, well, without Harrison Ford, a lot of people wasn't going back. The other people was there that was there to see Luke in a lightsaber battle. Star Wars, it wasn't that. What is the #1 selling DVD, Blu-ray, or 4K disc? #1 in sales for 2018. The Last Jedi, Star Wars. So don't tell me that nobody wants to see Star Wars. Don't tell me like Star Wars are a bunch of punks. They're in like all-time blockbusting earning films. They're like they set the trend. They set the standard. Star Wars is corny. And Avengers isn't. Like, I don't get it. They're about the same. You got corniness in all of it. Avengers is way better. I think that's a understatement. There's more story attached to Star Wars than it is Avengers. Avengers was just done well because you've seen 20 some odd movies attached to the same storylines. And Thanos is the one that attaches all of them together and binds them. So without him, you know, everything is just washed away. Thanos is the glue that attached all the stories together. So now that y'all getting to see it all play out, Thanos' arc is changed from the comic, which are the real true stories, on the screen. Star Wars was layered into politics and the actual storyline for it was supposed to be entertaining for kids for its time, but the adults gravitated to it more than the kids. Okay, well then you're a little weird now because you're really disrespecting Star Wars. Unless they move the date from May, Star Wars is coming out in May. I don't know who moved it to December. Now, Avengers 4 Endgame. Like, where are we with Endgame? This is a continuation of the same story. And from what we heard, that this is it. There is no third attachment. It's not a trilogy. It's part 1 and part 2, and then that's it. They're not going to do this like The Hobbit, to take your money and make 3 films out of 1 book. Well, Peter Jackson is very good. He made a movie about a bunch of New Zealanders, and there you have it. Well, what I didn't see is that the fact that Tony Stark, and in the clip, he's flying the Guardians of the Galaxy ship. The Benatar is being flown by him because everybody else is gone. Nebula, I don't see. She's probably in her own ship that she came in and left in her own ship. And she went her way. Tony tried to go back to Earth. And he's just flying blind in the Benatar. Oh, they moved it to December. Well, that answers it. If he said it, they budged. They fear a wipeout of Avengers. In case you guys didn't know, I'm on my way to the secret screening. It's no secret. The screening of Spider-Man Into the Spideyverse. Can't wait to see this so I can review it for you guys. Everybody else gets to review it earlier than we can, and here come this idiot. Almost hit me. Then on top of that, I have to stay later because they want me to watch Bumblebee. So it's a 2-movie in 1. So for the rest of you guys who don't know how this goes, this is how it goes. Got to go to the heart of the city to get this stuff done. Just not as enthused for Bumblebee as I am for Spider-Man. Hey. Man, these people can't drive. I believe that was my exit. Let me see. I'm gonna wave at it. Bye, exit. Man, I feel it in my bones like that was the exit for me to get off on. But I think it's this one. I gotta keep my eyes peeled. This is not my side of town. Like, I haven't been on this side of town in years. You ever had to go someplace on another side of town? And you like, wait a minute. I know it used to be right here. Ah, there it is. And that was my exit. Coming. There it is. Let me make sure I got my shank. Oh, it was hilarious. Was that the spoiler review or the original one? I was ready to fight after that one. Yeah, this This the breaking knives out. This that wild man. This that wild movie theater here. Oh, you gonna need the strap over here. You would definitely need the strap. No exceptions. And I'm like, why would you premiere the movie or having the movie screening here? Here. Oh, I think episode 9 will do well. Because this is the end. Luke Skywalker's in it. Leia's in it. It's just that with Star Wars, it's so nostalgic that it's history, that the older people are there. The younger people are there. Without Star Wars, none of this will be taking place. You would have never had an Avengers movie. You would have never had any of these different formats for you to sell merchandising. Merchandising was never a big deal. And to George Lucas, that's where he made the majority of his money. When he came out with the toys, they made a lot of money. And I mean, the toys were cheaply made. They were old toys that they had before. They just melted them down, molded them into something else. Then when it was time to move on, George Lucas took the company and went and made a killing with another company and through the roof. Through the roof. And at that time, nobody had the vision like George had. And see, that is the hardest thing to deal with. People don't understand it. You gotta have the vision. The visionary person is always looked at as the imbecile or the idiot. Man, look what this chick said to me. No, I thought you liked me, was attracted to me. Never thought you had any feelings whatsoever. Baby, baby, baby. Thought I never had any feelings whatsoever. I did have feelings. I had the feelings that you could be great on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I had available time. Yeah, you know. Here. The cops. Man, the cops are there. Let me run. Show me where the entrance is. The man into the Spideyverse out of a chick's purse. I'll be like, man, this is even worse. Every time this movie started, they gonna start the curse. They gonna be fighting in the arcade room, gang banging, claiming they sex. I'm scared to go to the bathroom. Bust a U-turn right now. Let's go. Team defense. Let's go. We bust the Huey. We going back. Uh-oh. What do you say? Go fund me. Wanna be dad. Tired of sleeping on the CTA. GoFundMe.com. I wanna be dad. Good sign. Oh yeah, you want your oh. All right. we go. Uh-oh. Hey, I got the Into the Spideyverse.
You're gonna do the pre-release of Spider-Man?
Yes.
Okay.
I already have it. I think I paid for it.
You gotta go to post and they'll scan it for you.
They'll do it up there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the Bumblebee. What's up, buddy? I had to get on my thing. I'm sorry they had to use the phone this. It used to be none but brawls up in here. There's 4 guys on each side and everybody start fighting. Pac-Man Battle Royal. Woo! And this one you go inside. Oh, it's broke. It's the Star Wars Battle Pod. And this is the world's largest Pac-Man and all the arcade games. Boom! They got games like Crossroads. That reminds us of is woo. So anyway, I'm gonna go check it out, and then I'll come back and we'll go live and do Inside the Spideyverse. We'll do Inside the Spideyverse when I come back. And I'll let y'all know if it's good or not. Uh-oh, Injustice. Look at that. This ain't what we signed up for. Injustice. Oh, he's having a ball. Yeah. So let's see what's on the menu here. Okay, just like the other one. Hey, what's up, dude? Let me get the cheese sticks, and then I'll take